Hey y'all, today we're going to make a red, white, and blue trail mix for the 4th of July. This is my favorite trail mix recipe. It is so addicting. You're gonna love it, and I'm mixing in some things to give it a red, white, and blue vibe. To make this recipe, you're going to want Chex or Crispix cereal, Cheerios, your choice of flavor. I have the chocolate Cheerios. You can use regular Cheerios. I would not do honey nut for this specific recipe, but you do you, whatever you like. You're gonna need pretzels in your shape of choice. I would not do the thick rods, but any thinner, normal shape, totally fine. You're gonna need mini marshmallows, red, white, and blue M&Ms, which are seasonal, so you can only find them around the 4th of July, and I got these at Walmart in the mega bag. And then you need a whole bag of white chocolate chips. So you can use Chex or Crispix cereal for this. I use them interchangeably, just whichever one is on sale. And this is 2 cups of this. You always gotta do them. Surprisingly good by itself. Then we're gonna do 1 cup of pretzel twists. Ish. This does not have to be exact. I'm trying to arrange it so I get a pretty picture of them all in the bowl. You don't have to do that. Do the Cheerios. These are chocolate Cheerios, and I'm not a Cheerio girly, and these are good. I'm gonna do 1.5 cups. So then I have M&Ms and mini marshmallows. So let's see, kind of stuck together. Break them apart. And sometimes I put the marshmallows on top when I make this mix because I don't want them to melt when you add the white chocolate. But this time I want them like really mixed in and coated. So you have either option. Do you want them to feel more like light fluffy marshmallows as a topper or mixed in? I'm gonna mix them in this time. Then I have my red, white, blue M&Ms. And I am gonna do the M&Ms on top so you can see the red, white, and blue. If you mix them up with the white chocolate, they'll be covered with white chocolate. So it's a bummer, but I'll go ahead and measure them out. So we're all ready. And I'm doing 1 cup. All right, so in my bowl, I have marshmallows, Cheerios, Chex, and pretzels. Here I have my M&Ms ready to go, and here I have my bag of white chocolate. All right, now we're gonna melt our white chocolate, and I'm gonna use the whole bag of white chocolate. That is 12 ounces of white chocolate. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of coconut oil to help it melt more smoothly. You can also use Crisco, whatever you like to add to chocolate when you melt it. I'm a coconut oil girly. So just about a tablespoon. So we're gonna microwave this for 30 seconds at a time, probably about 3 times. Pull it out, stir it in between, and then it'll be fully melted. That was 3 steps in the microwave. Stirring it, and it's pretty smooth. So now once you have your white chocolate fully melted, you wanna act kind of quickly. Like it's not a huge rush, but we do wanna act kind of quickly. We're gonna pour it over our mix here. And I never mix this up, so we mix it up really quick. Okay, so now we're gonna pour this white chocolate right over our Chex, pretzel, marshmallow, cereal mixture. Scrape it all out. And then you're gonna wanna stir and toss it so everything is fully coated and well combined. I actually really like how the chocolate Cheerios look in here. They stand out a little bit. When you use regular Cheerios, they kind of blend in with the Chex. This gives a little visual contrast, which might be my color nerding coming out. I love color theory. Okay, So we're gonna spread this out on a baking sheet that you line with wax paper, or I use these reusable silicone mats that mine probably are getting pretty gross looking. Okay, get this on here, all out the bowl, and then we're gonna spread it out. I've got a wooden spoon. You can use a spatula. All my spatulas were dirty today. My kids were doing some cooking this morning. We're gonna spread this out kind of as thin and spread as possible. You want some thickness. It's gonna give you those big pieces. Kind of like peppermint bark. You know, when you break it up and you leave some big chunks. All right, got some in here. All right, and then don't forget the M&Ms. We're gonna top it with the M&Ms. This is what gives it the red, white, and blue, so don't forget. You can always get regular M&Ms and pick out the red and blue. I've done that before for St. Patrick's Day, picking out the green ones. White does not normally come in an M&M pack though, so prepare yourself. And definitely a cup of M&Ms was plenty here. All right, it looks beautiful. We're gonna let it cool at room temperature for at least an hour, and then we'll come back and break it up and pack it.